My name's Mal. I'm a cricket coach. Some of you may already know me. I've been in quite a few schools in Hartlepool and I get here and there around town. So what we're going to do is a few short sessions to get you catching, get you doing some bowling and get to do a little bit of batting as well. But like all good sports sessions, we need to do a little bit of a warm-up first. So what we're going to do, we're going to get into a ready position. The ready position for a fielder is like this, ready to go, ready to spring into action. And from here, this is going to be our start position, and we're going to pick up the ball and we're going to spring in the air, put the ball back on the ground, get back in the ready position and go again. 10 reps, okay? So, are we ready to go? Here we go. Right, up, down, ball down, ready position. Pick the ball up again, up high, down, ready position. Down, up in the air, ball down, ready position. Two hands, ready position. Left hand, up, down, ready position. Right hand, up, down, ready position. Two hands, up, down, ready position. That's not quite 10 reps, but that gives you the idea. Okay, just to make that a little bit harder and a little bit more interesting, we could adapt our warm-up session. If you have somebody like a brother or a sister or perhaps your mum and dad, who could roll the ball to you. Okay, so that makes it a little bit harder with a moving ball. Are we ready to go? Go. So the ball's moved down, up and down and ball back and ready again. Down, up high and put the ball down and roll it back. And we go again, all one to the side, up high, down and roll it back. Okay, so we've got the idea. We've made it a little bit more difficult now. We could as well make it harder again and have little low down catches where you're picking it up and going high, coming back down again. And it's just little things you can tweak. All right, we're moving on now. We've done our warm up, we're nice and warm. I thought we would start these sessions with a little bit of batting. So something you could try at home quite easily is, I've obviously got a cricket bat with me today. You may not have one, okay? Use a frying pan, tennis racket, a piece of wood you've got lying around, anything really that got a nice flat surface like the side of a cricket bat. So all we're going to do now, we're going to do a bit of keepy-uppy with the ball. So very simple, okay? Try and use two hands if you can. I can quite comfortably do it with one hand. But what we want to do is try to get the relationship between the ball on the bat and your hands holding the bat, okay? So it's quite important that you use two hands on the bat like that. Okay, if you're getting too clever with that, you could maybe try it on the side, up like that, but only if you feel comfortable in trying different things. Oh, there we go. All right, moving on. So I want to create a little bit of movement in this now. So what I've got now is a beanbag. Wait a minute, that's not a good start. Beanbag on the bat. So what we're going to do, beanbags on the bat, two hands on the handle. We're going to get used to balancing the beanbag on the bat. We're going to go through a little slalom course like that. Okay, very, very easy. If it falls off, don't worry about it. You pick it up, put it back on and away we go again. Okay, so very, very easy. Okay, not too difficult. If you find it too easy, nice little trick, use the ball, bouncing the ball again. Can we go through the slalom now, bouncing the ball? Yep. Okay. There we go. So what we're doing now is we're going to change the drill a little bit. So we want to get used to striking the ball on the ground. Okay, so there's our bat. So all we do now, short taps up, and we're going through our slalom. All right, round that way. Always use the flat face of the bat against the ball. Very, very easy. What you could do with this exercise, if you've got some brothers or sisters or mums and dads that can come and join in as well, you can have a bit of a race. You could maybe time each other, so you can get the best time. And you can make it harder, you can make it longer, you can make the slalom a little bit closer, so you can make it harder for yourselves. There's lots of things you can try to adapt it. Okay, and this time around we're going to do a bit of bowling. So what I've done is I've set out a little bit of a pitch. The chair at that end is going to be my stumps, okay, because not everybody has stumps at home. You can just use your dining chair if you wish. Okay, I have set out a little area there in a square. Okay, this is going to be one of my targets. Okay, you could use an empty drinks can or anything there. You don't need to use a cone, it can be anything. I'm going to be bowling from this end. Okay, so we want to be in our nice start position. So we're in like that. Okay, and I'm going to use this non-bowling arm to aim with. I'm going to be aiming for that area, that squared area where the cones are. Okay, I'm going to be nicely aligned towards it. Okay, and I'm just going to go over, start position, bowl. Oh, so I hit one target, I got inside that squared area, but I missed the chair. So I'm going to have another go, start position again. I'm aiming for that area again. I'm going to bowl it. Oh, rubbish, that's not much good, I missed. And again, and there, oh, I'm giving up. I'll let somebody else do it. Okay, well, you've got the idea of what's going on. So what we can do to move that on, okay, make it a little bit harder, we can make this area smaller. So I can just close it in a little bit. Okay, so I've made that harder for myself, which probably isn't a good idea, seeing as I didn't manage it first time round. But here we go again. All right, start position, over, ball. Oh, look at that. So I got to award myself 5 points for hitting it in the area on the floor, the square area, and another 5 points for hitting the chair. Okay, you can create a game like that. Brothers, sisters, mums or dads, good little game. Just to adapt it further, we could make the distance longer. We could make the square area smaller again. Okay, there's different things you can do to make it harder or easier. So, big important element in cricket is being able to catch the ball. Okay, so all I want you to do is get your ball. It could be a beanbag, it could be a rolled up sock, it could be anything. Okay, I would suggest you don't use your mum's ornaments. Okay, but anyway, I've got a ball. Very simple, just catch and okay, straight up. Nice and easy, nice simple catch. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a very, very simple tip we're catching. Okay, we've got to form our hands when we catch together. All right, so make a great big cupped area. Some people refer to this as an open book. I like to prefer to say like a cup, like a cone. So if you pretend you're holding a cone like that, you've got your hands pretty much in the right position. Throw the cone away, there we go. So when you're catching, nice big open cup, and just let the ball come into your hands, easy. Now you've got the hang of just simple catching, you can make it a little bit harder. Okay, ball up, we can have a clap. Very good, easy. So we can do 2 claps. We can do 1, 2, 3 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4 claps. You can keep going on as many, see how many you can do. Yeah. Little tip, the more claps you want to put in, the higher you're going to have to throw the ball. Okay. Higher you throw it, the harder it is to catch, obviously. But you're developing your skills that way. Another little thing you could maybe do is heads, shoulders, knees and toes in between catching. That's quite hard, so you go heads, catch, dead easy. Head, shoulders, catch. Head, shoulders, oh, no, rubbish. So we'll try again. We're going to go head, shoulders, knees, head, shoulders, knees, catch. And I don't think I can do head, shoulders, knees and toes. We'll give it a go. Okay, head, shoulders, knees, toes, oh! Took my eye off. Anyway, you get the idea. You can be loads better than me at that. So just on the same theme as catching, okay. So a little thing you could do at home, quite easy, is use a wall. It's that simple. This is a nice straight wall. Oh, dropped it, rubbish. So nice and simple, just catching off the wall. Okay, not too difficult. But you can make it harder for yourself. Throw it to the side like that, over that way, back to the side like that. Vary it a little bit. If you can pick a wobbly wall, better still, so it comes off at unpredictable angles, that would be great. Or what you could do is you can get somebody behind. Get your mum and dad, so you're facing this way. They can throw the ball over your shoulder or around the side, so you don't know where it's coming from. Okay, it just makes it a little bit harder and gives you some options. Okay, so last little exercise I'm going to do is a little bit of throwing. So, a little bit like bowling, we get side on to our target and align our shoulders and our non-thrown arm towards the target. Okay, but unlike bowling, we throw with a bent arm rather than a straight arm. Okay, so a nice high arm, bent elbow, and aim for our target. And what my target here is 6 drink cans. Okay, I've got them on a chair. That's easily doable at home. I'm using bean bags, rolled up sock, just as good. Okay, if you wish you can use a ball, but just remember indoors balls are not always a great idea, unless of course you're in your garden. Okay, so away we go. There's my target, missed. My target again. Oh, missed again. My target. Oh, I missed again. So I'm going to get my bean bags in. So line up to the target and go again. Oh, look at that. Great stuff. So you can make it harder by not tiering the cans. We can have them just separated as single cans. Okay, you could make one can more value. You maybe say 10 points for the middle can, 5 for the one next to it. And there's different things you can adapt that. Okay, just to conclude those few little exercises I've given you, a lot of these little exercises and tips and tricks for doing stuff indoors in this terrible time is all online. Okay, there's a resource called teachers.chance to shine. There's some great resources for teachers on there, some little tips and tricks, okay, to keep your kids busy. All right, and hopefully you'll sign up and give it a go.